are going to explain about the project title Blockchain-based e-tendering system. Introduction. The project's primary objective is to enhance the security of tender data using blockchain technology. By embracing decentralization and encryption, it aims to establish a secure and transparent e-tendering system that safeguards sensitive information. Traditional methods used in tendering often suffered from inherent data security and transparency shortcomings. They typically relied on centralized databases, and issues such as manual evaluation and potential data tampering were prevalent concerns. Blockchain technology is harnessed to decentralize and encrypt tender data. This data is organized and stored within an R-tree structure with hash code verification, creating an immutable and transparent ledger of transactions. This approach ensures that data is secure and tamper-resistant. By storing encrypted tender data and hash codes within an unchangeable linked structure, blockchain effectively addresses the data security and transparency challenges prevalent in traditional e-tendering systems. It facilitates secure evaluation processes and provides robust protection against data tampering, ensuring the integrity of the tendering process. Objective. The project's primary goal is to create a secure e-tendering system using blockchain, ensuring data decentralization, encryption, and immutable storage for enhanced transparency and integrity. Blockchain technology is harnessed to store both tender data and their hash codes within an R-tree structure, ensuring a tamper-proof and interconnected record of transactions, thereby securing the e-tendering process. To enhance security, the project utilizes the AES algorithm for transaction encryption and employs hash code generation and verification to maintain the integrity of the stored data. Requirements. Hardware requirements of the project are processor of i5 and above, RAM of 8GB and above, ROM of 25GB and above. Software requirements of the project are Node.js, Python 3.7.0 version, and Visual Studio Community version. Methodology. To implement this project, we have designed the following modules. The first module is Tender Publisher Login. This module provides a login interface for tender publishers. They can access the system by using their credentials. Once logged in, tender publishers gain access to a dashboard where they can create and manage tenders. Create tender. Within this module, tender publishers can create new tenders. They input all relevant details such as tender specifications, open and close dates, and the tender amount. These details are then securely stored in the blockchain, ensuring the transparency and integrity. Evaluate tender and negotiation. This module focuses on the evaluation and the negotiation phase of the e-tendering process. Tender publishers can assess bids submitted by bidders and select a winner based on the evaluation criteria. The negotiation process can also be managed here to ensure the best outcome for the tender. Winner solution. After the evaluation and negotiation process is complete, this module allows tender publishers to formally select the winning bidder. It marks the end of the tendering process with all relevant data securely stored in the blockchain. Bidder. This module is designed for bidders. They can sign up for the platform and log in to view available tenders and place their bids. Bidders can also check the status of their bids and learn if they have been selected as winners. Bid tender. Within this module, bidders can review available tenders and submit their bids. They provide their bid amount and other required information, which is securely stored in the blockchain for transparency and security. View tender status. This module allows bidders to track the status of the tenders they have participated in. They can check if they have been selected as winners or if the tendering process is still going on. Blockchain integration. Blockchain technology decentralizes the storage of tender data across multiple nodes. This distributed approach eliminates single points of failure, enhancing security by making it challenging for unauthorized parties to access or manipulate the data. Even if one server is compromised, data remains available on other nodes. Tender transactions and their associated details are stored as immutable blocks on the blockchain. Hash codes are used to link these transactions, forming a secure and traceable chain. This prevents tampering or unauthorized alterations to the stored data, ensuring the integrity and reliability of the tendering records. Tender data undergoes encryption using the Advanced Encryption Standard (AES) before being stored on the blockchain. Hash code verification is employed to confirm data integrity. This dual security approach safeguards the authenticity and confidentiality of tender information, reinforcing its overall security. Execution. To execute this project, first we need to open the code folder which contains the project source code files. This is the code folder. This is the tender folder. Inside this folder are Python code files that are intended to be dynamically loaded into the project during runtime. This is tender app folder. This folder comprises a static folder which contains files related to CSS, JavaScript and Bootstrap. These files contribute to the visual and interactive aspect of the application. This tender app folder also contains a templates folder. Within the templates folder, we will find all the HTML pages used throughout the project. It includes pages like index.html, home.html and more, representing various sections of the website. This tender app folder also contains Python code files that will be executed during the runtime of the application, supporting its functionality. These are main code files. This is run.bat file. Instead of executing the project through command line interface, we have created Windows bat file to execute the project. Double click on it to start the application. The Django framework will host the application locally at the default address, which is the localhost this, and port, which is this. Now copy this local link provided by the framework. I am copying the link and paste this copied link into any web browser. I usually prefer Google Chrome and type index.html at the end and hit enter. The homepage of the project is displayed in the browser. This is the front end built using Django framework. Click on Tender Publisher Login to log in as the publisher. So here we need to enter the username and the password of the publisher and then click on Login. We have logged in successfully as the publisher. Now click on Create Tender button to create the tender. Here we need to enter all these details to create the tender. The tender title, which is petrol tender. Tender description. Opening and closing date for the tender. So here I am selecting the opening date as 8 October 2023 and the closing date as 31st October 2023 and the tender amount is 6,500. After entering all these details, click on Create Tender. So here we can see tender created successfully and this data is stored in block number 29. Now log out. Now click on New Bidder Sign Up Here button to sign up as a bidder. So here we need to enter all these details to sign up. So I'm entering the details. Contact number, email ID, company name, company address. After entering all these details, click on Register. So here we can see sign up process completed and record saved in blockchain with below hash codes. Now again click on New Bidder Sign Up Here link to sign up one more bidder. So I'm entering the details for one more bidder. After entering all these details, click on Register. So here we can see sign up process completed and record saved in blockchain with the below hash codes. So we have registered two bidders with two different username and password. Now click on bidder login button to log in as the first bidder. So I'm entering the username of the first bidder and the password, and then click on login. We have logged in successfully as the first bidder. Now click on bid tender button to bid for that particular tender. So here we can see the tender title, tender description, opening and the closing date for that tender, and this is the amount for the particular tender, which is 6,500. And here we have the option called click here. So if we click here on the link, we can bid for that particular tender. So I'm clicking here. We can see the tender title. So the amount which I want to give for this tender is 3,500. Now click on submit. So we can see that bidding submitted successfully, and this information is stored in block number 32. Now log out. Again click on bidder login to log in as the second bidder. Enter the username for the second bidder. Enter the password and then click on login. We have logged in successfully as the second bidder. Now click on bid tender button to view the tender and bid for that particular tender. So here we can see the tender title, description, opening and closing date, and this is the amount for the particular tender. So click here. So the second user is giving the bid amount as 4,500 and click on submit. So we can see that bidding submitted successfully and it is stored in block number 33. Now log out. Click on tender publisher login to log in as the publisher. Enter the username and the password of the publisher and then click on login. We have logged in successfully as the publisher. Now click on evaluate tender and negotiation button to evaluate the tenders given by the bidders. So here we can see evaluation process completed. Now click on winner selection button to find the winner. So here we can see the tender title and the amount and the username and the winner name. So here we can see that the winner is True Project 16 and the bid amount given by the winner was more than the first bidder. So here we can see the winner. Now click on logout. The conclusion of the project is the adoption of a blockchain based e-tendering system ensures that data remains immutable, transparent and resistant to tampering during the entire tendering process. This enhanced security and reliability build trust among all parties involved. The integration of blockchain minimizes the risk of data tampering and unauthorized access. This results in a more secure and dependable environment for both tender publishers and bidders, reducing vulnerabilities in the tendering process. The system capitalizes on blockchain's inherent features, including decentralization and encryption. This strategy significantly enhances data integrity, making the e-tendering system a promising candidate for wider adoption and transformation of traditional tendering methods.
Thank you for watching video. For more projects, please visit our website www.trueprojects.in. For updates on latest project videos, please visit True Projects YouTube channel and subscribe.